Hello, Cancer. Thank you for tuning in for your Astro Tarot reading. My name is Ahorangi Starchild, and this is your bi-weekly reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't know what your rising or your moon sign is, below this video is a link. You can click on it. It'll take you to a website where you can generate a natal chart to get your information so you can tune into this playlist. My name is Ahorangi Starchild and I am New Zealand based. Everything you need to know about me is in the Dropbox below. What else? Yes, click like if you like my style, subscribe, hit the bell below this video, and let's just jump in. Okay, so what's going on with Cancer is we have the North Node in your sign. We have Sun has just gone into Aries, and Mars is going to go into Aquarius soon. But best of all is you have the North Node in your sign. You are showing the rest of us how to take care of ourselves, how to self-soothe and nourish ourselves. Okay, so let's go into this reading. So that's the card I fell out. Some of you are single, self-employed, spending time in your garden, maybe even doing a bit of a weight loss program, detoxing, taking care of yourself, putting yourself high on your list. Spending time with animals and outdoors. I feel some of you want to travel as well. I know we're all in lockdown at this point in time. You're showing up in your reading as the Queen of Cups. There's a little bit of a mental anguish or conundrum that you have to work out and solve. Okay, but it looks good. It looks good. Let's dig into this. Fear not the Nine of Swords or the Three of Swords. This is about you speaking your truth, wanting to get certain things off your chest. I feel like maybe there's these messages coming to you concerning heartbreak. This could also be messages from a family or friends or a single person living across the water or quite a distance away from you. But I also feel there's romance on the cards for you if you're open to it. For some of you, you might feel like you're hanging in limbo and there is not a lot of movement in your life. And because there is this feeling of being stuck in the mundane, that potentially this could, stress you out a bit mentally. But I feel like financially, you're starting to feel comfortable with where you are at. You've been working hard to create security for yourself and independence, and you're starting to reap the rewards of your efforts right now. So let's dig into this reading. You have the Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy showing up. And I feel like a lot of you, even if you are in married or in a long-term relationship, I feel like you are a very independent spirit and you like to do your own thing at this point in time. So we have the Six of Cups. I feel if you're single, there is a beautiful soulmate connection coming in for you. But I also feel like if you're not single, you are surrounded by your soul family, people who speak your language. There's a certain amount of energy of exchanging gifts around you. So you might have someone thoughtful around you who likes to express their caring nature through bringing you flowers or giving you small gifts or notes of things to let you know that they value you. Or you could be doing this to to other people, you just being thoughtful. But I also feel like if you're open to a long-term committed soulmate relationship, that it is coming in. Now I know in the last round of the previous 2 weeks, there was a lot of aces popping up for everyone, and it is still happening. So you have the Ace of Pentacles in coming up for you. I feel like there's a soulmate or who wants to invest with you long term. They want to give you a long term committed partnership, or at least take your relationship to the next level. They want to you not be single anymore, okay? Someone is also speaking their truth about heartbreak, heartache. Some of you might actually have a block concerning relationships, because you might have had a tough time in relationships because there was a lot of sacrifices that you made. So just tell me about this Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Oh, yes, someone's speaking their truth. See, this ace fell out just below this. The Ace of Swords below the. Yeah, that's about speaking your truth, standing in your authenticity. And I feel like you might have gone through a period where you were going to and fro about what you needed to say concerning expressing your truth. So for some of you, because remember, this is a general reading, what's happening is, if you're single and you're getting an offer from a soulmate, you have been going to and fro as to how to respond to the offer, because you don't want to wound them. You don't want to, let your inability to make a quick, fast decision bring in a certain amount of disappointment in this relationship. So you're working out on how to express your truth without hurting someone's feelings. But I feel like you are ready. You are finding your words on how to say what it is that you need to say. And this could potentially have been quite a bit of something for you to work out. I feel it's about communication, but you are standing in your truth. You're really, really speaking from your heart. You're telling this person about all your wounds that you had suffered on an emotional level. And you're also explaining to them why it is you might have been going to and fro, even maybe going hot and cold on them, because you were still healing on heart level from previous experiences. But I feel like there's this beautiful truth and communication that you have, even though there is this healing conversations that still needs to come up, what's coming up, and you have to kind of work through how it is you need to express yourself, okay? So some of you might be sleeping badly at night. You might suffer from headaches, back pain, shoulder pain, worries, anxiety, and maybe you don't even know where these feelings come from. I just feel like it's mental stress, and some of it could be potentially subconscious. You don't know why this is, but some of it could be because you have the situation where there's a serious conversation that you'll be having with a soulmate concerning a long-term commitment, and having to kind of deal with that. So tell me about the Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here? This is very romantic. We have the Knight of Cups coming towards the Queen of Cups with a big cup of love. We also have the Nine of Cups, and this is your element Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming in for you. So I do feel like there is beautiful romance coming. This person coming to you, I feel, is honest. They're open. They share their feelings. They're emotionally available. Both of you have an affinity to water, to travel, to share your worlds. Even though I feel like there's this romance, it's almost like this tug of war between I want to invest myself with this person because I really have feelings, but I feel like I need to be very secure. I need to hold back my feelings a little bit, or because I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to move forward. This could be it. But I also feel like coming to a decision after a period of not being sure what it is to do, and being very conservative and protective, having all your barriers up, all your walls up to protect your sensitive heart, okay? But I feel like you're coming out the end of it after a very healing conversation. You'll be ready to move forward into a beautiful romantic connection with someone who speaks your language. It's the same element, okay? I also feel like you want to do some traveling, like you save your money to be able to travel, or you're saving your money to be able to travel and see someone for whom you have feelings. This person could potentially be across the water. There might be a little bit of a distance between the two of you. Not necessarily continents, but it could just mean like you have to travel like out of town to see them, maybe. Or cross a bridge. You know, you have to go across a bridge to see them. Okay, so tell me about the Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Queen of Cups is someone who's emotionally very sensitive. She's psychic. She has really good counseling abilities. She has a lot to offer when it comes to relationships. A lot of caring, okay? A big soft heart and all the cards of this. All of a sudden, there's a big story to tell. More aces for you, all right? So let's get to this. So I'll take this one first because this one flipped over for me to see. So there is a lot of passion. I do feel like, in spite of some reservations, that you are ready to take this, I want to say leap of faith on this brand new start with someone. If this is not a romantic relationship for you, I feel like this could be travel, making the decision to travel across water. Okay. We have Temperance coming in for you. So the ones is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Then we have Sagittarius energy coming in for you. So you might be dealing with a fire sign as well. And I feel because there's healing on heart level for you, because this is Archangel Raphael stepping in to heal you. And it's also you healing from potential health issues. If you've had any health issues, you're looking at alternative health methods to bring in healing for yourself. And you consciously taking action. You're ready to take action and follow through. But I feel like you're also quite happy to stick with the process, whether this is a relationship or something, a brand new fresh start that asks you to be patient, that you are quite willing to go with this process. We have the Two of Cups, soulmate energy. I do feel like there's romance on the cards for you. We have the Five of Pentacles, recovering from illness, and we have the Chariot, Cancer, you coming up. I feel like something that might be holding you back is health issues. Okay, you or someone you know might personally struggle with health issues or financial situation concerning having money so that you could travel to see each other. Maybe there isn't finances at this point in time and you're saving money so you can get to see each other. But you're taking positive action towards that goal. And by July, around about your birthday time, you will be able to make this happen. Beautiful Two of Cups people sharing their essences with each other. Honesty, a heart and mind soul connection there, beautiful, right next to the Knight of Cups, nothing to hide, open, expressing yourself emotionally. That's beautiful, with a lot of passion as well. Why is the Nine of Swords here? We have someone who is stressing out mentally. It's like, man, can I please pop a pill or drink something, take something? No, that's too many cards. Drink something, take something to maybe even meditate. Maybe you're thinking I should meditate, get some alone time so I can work things out. Okay, but I feel like it could potentially be people stressing you out. It could be a child, and it could also be an older mature person. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, and also Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy coming in with a Page of Wands. So I feel like you might have a youngster who is talking about travel, who wants to maybe move out of the house or want to start over, start fresh. This could be you. Thinking about this brand new fresh start. Maybe it's kind of like a daunting, overwhelming kind of experience. Like, I don't know, I've had all this disappointment in the past. How do I move on from that? I still need more information. How do I know I'm safe? Because we have the King of Pentacles here, who is someone who knows how to build an empire, right? They're very practical. They know how to work with their resources. They know how to work with their money, their time. They know where to invest themselves so they can get a good return. But I feel like you're working with two very different personalities. You're working with someone who's slow and methodical, and then there's another personality coming in which is vibrant, fast moving, wanting to go off and explore and just be kind of like in the moment energy. And that could be, you know, like two different energies that might be stressing you out. Whether this is you having to deal with two people who aren't speaking the same language, and there might potentially be conflict. They might even confide in you, and you might even be the peacekeeper between them. But there is a focus around people, because we have quite a few court cards here. So what I feel is, when you surrender to the situation, when you decide to take on burdens that only yours, and allow other people to work out their own stuff, and you just take care of yourself, there is a lot of wisdom to be had here by just stepping back, hanging out, and not, you know, buying into that kind of energy. To surrender, that's what I'm saying, because we have the Pisces card here, which is trining your sun, and at the moment we still have Neptune there for you. We have Mercury there for you, trining your sun. So there's easy communication. There is a way to be able to work this out. So tell me about the Hangman. Why is the Hangman here? Hangman is someone who is, you know, it's hanging in limbo, hanging out to see like what's happening, or maybe you feel like your life is very kind of mundane, but I feel there is a lot of spiritual information coming to you. We have the World. I feel like the time for waiting is over, my dears and my friends. Especially with you shining, yes, you are shining, with you showing up as a chariot in your reading, ruled by Cancer, moving forward, having beautiful balanced energy, finding your equilibrium, recovering from financial loss, recovering from illness, and maybe that is also why you had to slow your life down. Take your time, go inward, spend time by yourself to work things out for yourself on a mental level, but maybe even on a physical level. And Kitty says hello. So the World is finishing off. There's time to move forward. The time for you to hang in limbo and find things out for yourself is coming to a close, but it's also to realize that whatever this journey up until this point has brought you is success, and a really good overview of lessons learned, and spiritual wisdom that you'll be carrying with you. We have the Nine of Cups here. Nine of Cups is someone who likes to spend time by themselves. They don't need anyone to keep themselves company, but it's also about wishes coming true. So we have the Three of Cups falling out, and this is your element. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio cards right next to each other. There might be a reunion, something you've been waiting for a while, because the Nine of Cups is someone who's waiting. There's a dream and a wish, a vision that you would like to be fulfilled. And I feel like if it's a reunion or a party or get together with friends, that will happen for you. We also have the Queen of Wands falling out. So this is more fire coming. This is a person who has dynamic energy. Very spiritual, outgoing, social. You might be planning a get together or a celebration. At the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Wands, which to me is communication, invitations, forward movement. And we also have Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune, that's coming up for you in this reading. So I really feel like this is a fortunate period of time for you, that any concerns and worries that you had concerning disappointments, heartbreak, being unsure, having options, slowing things down, that is slowly coming to an end, because you're starting to see things clearly now, especially with that World card, okay? And you're starting to reap the rewards of your efforts wherever you've invested yourself in. Please give me feedback on this reading. I loved reading for you. This Wheel of Fortune is truly, truly fortuitous, especially because this is ruled by Jupiter, right? And then we have the Sagittarius card. We have a lot of Sagittarian energy here. And that's about expanding your world, expanding your knowledge, expanding your horizon. I feel like there's travel, maybe even world travel on the cards. Maybe it's still just in the planning phases. Maybe you had to postpone travel because of this you know, virus thing going around, because we do have this illness that's influencing your travel plans, and things are all up in the air, and you had to postpone everything. But it will happen. It will happen. I feel like you might postpone it towards the end of the year, around about between 21st November to 21st December, round about that time. So please give me feedback. I love reading for you. Have a beautiful day. Light and love.